this game. Guess I'll have to figure out how to get past, huh. Never mind, I guess I won't have to figure out how to get past Cloud's Stop. I guess that just doesn't save. Well, that's good actually, because I didn't want that yet. I didn't... Okay, I thought I was gonna be stuck here with the bird follow thing, but no. I guess that just doesn't stay activated. Okay, that's actually good. Alright, in that case... I do actually wonder though, because... the Cloud's Stop is pretty blocked, right? Yeah. And I don't have any other words available to me. How do I actually follow the bird? I guess that's... What am I doing? I guess that's Laterme's problem. Because this is no longer blocked, so I can just go do the puzzle that I was going to do anyway. Also, I've been thinking, and I wonder if the bird at some point like moves into an object that is not normally warp, and that specific object has a different entrance. I wonder if that's a thing at some point. Because I don't know. If it's not that, then I assume it's going to go to hell. And I'm supposed to follow it there. Right, I need to. Let's jump again. Ah, come on. Actually, can I? No. Don't do that. The lag is actually a bit of a problem. Can I... Guess I can just go to the right and then shoot it down from the left. Shoot it to the right from the left. Can I? Well, I can, but then I have to move the warp. And I guess I would want to move it to bullet. Bullet as shoot. And then just do bullet as warp. That would work. Right, several things that I forgot to do there. One of them was be fast enough. What? Where did you come from? Why did you not kill me the other times? guess you have to, huh? Do I need to shoot this down? I guess I don't if I go do it here. Probably would have been a better idea not to actually. Um, shouldn't this have stopped already? Is it not here? Is it one over? Apparently. Okay, also leads me to bridge. Which makes sense. Okay, so where was I? I was at at some rule set with fruit. Some rule set that involves fruit. I'm not sure which. God damn it. Yeah. Okay. It's probably a bad idea to just immediately start going here, because I'm probably gonna have to look at all the rule rooms again. Well, let's see. Also, music died again. I guess this part of the game just doesn't have music. Or I guess I won't have music for this part of the game. I think I need to just make better screenshots. Because I can just try the bullet as shoot again, but... sorry. Fruit is defeat one. But that one didn't work, and unless I just did something wrong last time, I'm simply missing something there. Okay, well, fruit is defeat is definitely a rule that exists in that room. Water is wet is a rule that exists. Bullet is shoot. Portal is warp is a rule. Water is wet. I don't know why I'm lining these up. Okay. There definitely also is wall to stop. And I'm running out of issues if I do this. Which I guess might be an indication that this is not the set of rules that I'm trying to replicate. Let me just finish doing this. What the, huh? What? What? Excuse me? Huh? This is... Wait. I guess this is not the edge of the room. There are actually rules in this. Wait, I'm so confused. Why did... Okay, I guess I have something to explore here? What is this? Yeah, it's not destroying the text outside the room. I guess there's a killer outside there. Wait, if there's a killer there, then what if I just do fruit is not defeat? Was that the case for all the other rooms as well, though? It seems strange. Okay, well I guess it's not fruit, but let me just confirm that this actually works. No, it doesn't, because... What is happening? don't hear more text being destroyed either. What is going on over there? Also, what is this text? Why is this text? I'm so confused. I guess this text is just not real. I mean, I knew this text doesn't really affect anything. It's still strange, because if it did affect something, then, well, I don't know, I mean... Okay, in the previous room where I tested this, it didn't. I guess I didn't explicitly test this room, whether or not the text affects stuff. I am so confused. Was that always the case? There's definitely some kind of killer. Okay. Okay. I guess these rooms are just implemented in a weird way. It's really strange to me that this is a thing you can do, though. Like, what? Was that a thing I can do in the other ones as well? Whatever, I guess. Very strange. Okay. Where was I? Right, text is hide. Um, oh yeah, I mean this definitely doesn't do anything because text is hide and bullet is text right now. So I guess this... No, what am I doing? I did this wrong. What did I... What am I doing? Okay, sure. Bullet is shoot, portal is warp, yes. Text is definitely hide. Wall needs to be stop as well. I don't know why I'm trying to replicate. I know this rule set doesn't work or isn't accepted. I do have kid as you left. Yeah, but that just doesn't work. And I don't know why, because this rule set seems to be correct for me, for that room. Fruit is defeat, bullet water is wet, bullet is shoot, portal is warp, text is hide, text is not stop, wall is stop, text is not push, and kid is you. So I guess this really, either this isn't the rule set I'm trying to replicate, or I'm missing something. So I guess exit level, and gonna have to figure out all of these again. Okay. Um, this is the first one. Gonna have to organize my paint file again on my screenshots. Okay. Okay, so the first one I already have. This one's done. I guess for completion's sake. Text is hide, kid is you. Text is not push, water is wet, empty near. Empty near kid is water. I think those are the rules that were relevant in that room. Um, here you go. Oh, and bullet is shoot. No, wait, bullet is not shoot, is it? No, bullet is not shoot. Text is hide. Kid is you. Empty near kid is water. Text is not push. Water is wet. I think those were the rules here. And I guess there's this room. Which this room... What is this room? I'm not sure what this room is. Hold on. I have this room. What is the rule set here? Okay, bullet as shoot is not a rule. I don't believe there's text anywhere accessible to me, so that kills, this kills. Oh yeah, there's actually one rule missing, which is what is warp? going to assume there's no text just hidden somewhere, because that would be extremely mean. So I guess the rule set here is text is hide, text is not push, kid is you, water is wet, portal is warp. Is that the complete rule set? I mean, of course, there could be like any amount of rules that do not affect anything, but I assume there are going to be none, because that would not be solvable. Wait. Git make water, of course. Yeah, bullet is not push. Text is hide. Bullet is not shoot. So that seems fine to me. So then this room, I mean, I guess this could be a separate room that the game asks you to find the rule set for. Okay. This is the edge of the room. There are no weird rules here. So I guess, just for completion's sake, I'm gonna assume that this is also a room that the game might ask me to find the rule set for. In which case the rule set here is probably simply is not push, portal you, portal is warp, water is wet. I assume that's the entire rule set for this one. Probably. Bullet is definitely not shoot. Its bullet has no other properties. There seems to be no on bullet. Bullet on bullet doing anything. I'm gonna assume that's the entire rule set. Same for this one, I guess. I guess I'm gonna... I guess I'm going to assume that these are the same rule set. And there seems to be no reason to believe that these are not the same rule set. This one would also be the same rule set. Now this one is the rule set to the left, presumably, plus fruit is defeat. That makes sense to me. Fruit is defeat. Game is lag. Fruit is defeat. Game is very lag. And that is the edge of the room. That is the edge of the room there. Okay, then this rule set is weird. That's this one. I guess I probably won't need these anymore. In fact, I have a screenshot of this one now. It's that one. This one is the moving one, which has a rule set of who knows. This is a different warp. So what's actually happening in this rule set? Because they're shooting quite fast sometimes. And I don't actually quite understand what's happening here. Like, what's the rule set here? What is the rule set here? Like, what rule set causes this behavior? I guess shoot. I guess shoot causes this behavior. Water is wet and shoot? This rule set is very confusing to me. Because it seems to be... I mean, the obvious thing would just be move, right? But like, that doesn't explain this weird-ass behavior. That really just doesn't make sense. Like, why does it even behave that way? And only sometimes. Oh, is it behaving? Is it behaving this way because make is just implemented poorly? Is that why it's behaving this way? 'Cause that's kind of the only thing that makes sense to me. I think what this rule set is... I think what this rule set is... well, the obvious ones. Kid is you, text is hide, text is not push, kid is you, water is warp, water is wet, kid make water. I think the additional one as water is shoot. The reason now why I think that is nonsense and should not behave this way is because well, what I think is happening here is that when I phase right, the first one shoots, the second one gets made while the first one is still touching the second one. So now both of the shoot objects are also touching wet, which causes them to move slowly. However, that would imply that makes something can make a new hold on. That would mean that makes a new instance of an object while it is still touching an instant of the object that it's going to make. And that is not the behavior that it seemed to have displayed earlier. And that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I guess it might just be a really weird interaction, like a weird edge case of how the interactions work, that they touch pretty consistently. But like that has to be what's happening here. It's just extremely weird to me that makes an object that still touches when it still touches the other object. Actually, no, maybe I'm wrong here. I'm definitely wrong here. The game says so. But I might be wrong with the logic in the first place. It might... I think that assumption was wrong that I just said. I guess makes an object when kid is no longer touching it. Okay. Right. Makes a new water object when kid is no longer touching water. But the water object that is created has a larger hitbox, so it still touches the water even though, okay. Even though, yeah. Even though kid isn't. Okay, never mind, that makes sense. I guess that's the rule set here then. Anything else I should be aware of? Text is hide, text is not push, kid is you, portal is warp, water is wet, kid make water. Water is shoot. Ugh. guess that's where you do it. And then this second rule set, which I guess should be the same as this one again. Those should be equivalent again. It's probably not going to ask me to replicate these rules. Okay, and that's the end. I think I have all of these rule sets correct. Why is it so laggy? Come on, game. Okay, so this is this warp right down here. Which I need to organize better because I don't really need these rules anymore. I'll keep them around, I guess. So this is a second set, which I guess goes here. Sure. And this is one I already used apparently. At least I've marked that as completed. Also, I guess I can just do this. Okay, there you go. So this is the first screen. When I have this. This is the second one I think I already have. Yeah. Kid is you, text is hide, kid is wet, portal is warp, and then you have two kids. Yeah, I have done this. Not this one. I believe that's this room. So the weird thing here weird thing here is that there are actually rules here, but it seems to me that there are not enough rules here. And I don't know where the other ones are. Because there's clearly only like 3 rules here, right? I mean, there could be bullshit like text on grass is not hide, grass is hide, text is hide. Sorry, not push. But I'm going to assume that's not the case here. Because I don't know how you would solve that. There's definitely only like 4 rules here. That's just not enough. I don't know. I don't know where the other rules are. This is a really strange room. Portless warp, text is... kid is you is also a rule here. This one's really strange though. That's just the end of that. Okay, so I did have all of these. And then the center one is also like... I don't know how the center one here plays into this. Oh, I guess I won't find out. And there's this. Bullet has no properties. Which one is this? This one's in the setup here. Water above kit is empty, and then it has the standard rules from down here. Yeah. Text is hide, text is not push, portal is warp, and kit is you. Those all seem to apply. Water is wet, seems to apply. And water above kit is empty. Also appears to apply. Okay, so this one's also a bit strange. Because there's something solid there. And it might just be text. But it could also be like literally anything. Like there's something there. but I don't know what it is. Kid is tele, kid is water is pull, water is wet. Those rules are definitely correct. Text is hide, text is not push. Question mark? Because I don't actually know that. Because the thing that is blocking me up there could be text. I would have no way of verifying that. Like it could also be wall is stop, wall is hide. As far as I can tell, there's no way for me to disambiguate between these two. Okay, and then there's this room. Bullet is water, correct. Water is wet, correct. Kid not on water is hide. Seems to be correct to me. There definitely was no text, so these rules apply. And there you go. Not this one. So you definitely have bullet is shoot. I can shoot bullets. Fruit is definitely defeat. That is just correct. Water is definitely wet. And it's not conditional. Or at least it's not conditional in any way that I can disambiguate. It is at the very least wet for bullet and wet for kid. That could mean that it's only wet for those two. Oh, well, no, it can't, but it could mean that it's water on kid is wet and water on bullet is wet, but I'm gonna assume it's just water is wet. Okay, bullet is shoot, fruit is defeat, water is wet, wall is stop, which is what I'm destroying, and then the standard rules apply. Except for text does not push, which does not apply. And is the only rule that doesn't apply. Out of the standard set anyway. Also, there you go. So as far as I can tell, those are the rules in this room. Am I missing anything? Not as far as I can tell. I can destroy that, which breaks stuff. Great. Kid is you, portal is wall, text is hide, text is not push is not a rule, wall is stop, water is wet, fruit is defeat, and bullet is shoot. And that's the end of that. I actually forgot which other rule set I already did. Because I thought I did 3 already. And then there's this weird room, which like doesn't fit into this pattern at all. Also, it restarted the music. Great. It fixed the music. These are the 3 rule sets that I have right now, and I feel like these are all the correct rules. But that would mean that the only other one where fruit is defeat is this rule set right here. And great. Thank you. Thank you for fixing the music. It's not gonna stay there. So I guess what that whole endeavor has told me is that I need to recreate this rule set right here. That or I will be completely lost. Which could happen. What? Excuse me. What just happened? I don't know what happened there, but it kicked me out of the level. And just give me 20 years, then I'll be back. Huh. Bullets teleport you in that room. That's curious and also kind of annoying. I guess there's bullet as warp somewhere? Why? That's different between these 2 rooms, because in this room there's definitely no bullet as warp. Bullet does shoot normally here. That is very strange. I guess I should switch back to... Well, it doesn't improve performance much. That's unfortunate. Where are you? Wait, what? Okay. I guess I forgot where they are. Very strange. Okay. Back to this. Okay, so the rule set that I'm trying to recreate would have to be the other one involving fruit. Because I'm pretty sure I have written down all the rule sets correctly now. And that's the only other one that involves fruit. So that would be fruit is the feed. Kid is of course you. Text is hide. Text is not push is potentially a rule. I'm going to assume that's a rule because I haven't touched any text. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I can't have touched text. It just means that I didn't. Right, I also don't have push though. That's the other thing. Wait, right, I forgot about that. So it can't be that rule set. It has to be the other one. What am I missing, huh? Wait. Is bullet wet or something stupid that I just forgot to check? Actually, I can't easily check whether or not bullet is wet. I can't easily check whether or not bullet is wet. Wait, but huh? I do not have push. So I can't make text is not push, and this one... Like this rule set, I'm 99% certain includes text is not push. Because if it didn't, it would mean that I could have touched... Well, again, I didn't rigorously check every single part of this room. But I didn't get the impression that there was text that I can touch anywhere. So this is actually very strange. It's not that wall is push, which would also block me. Is there some other property that would be stationary and solid? There isn't, right? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Wait, what? I mean, unless that's not the rule set I'm trying to recreate, which... I mean, I guess I could just recreate a random other one, but that would be really strange. Like, what about... Can I recreate this one? I have above, so I could do water is wet. Have that. I could do... I don't have a second water, but I can use the same water again. That doesn't matter. But no, this one... Okay, hold on. I do not have push, which means a lot of them are actually out of the question. This one is out of the question. This one is out of the question. All of these are out of the question, and this one is out of the question. These ones aren't. This one is out of the question. This one I have no way to verify. But I'm going to assume text is not push for this one. So this one is not out of the question. This one seems out of the question. I'm pretty sure I would have touched text at some point. And then this one seems like the most obvious choice because I get fruit here. And it does not have the text is not push rule. But clearly clearly the game says that I'm wrong. That or I'm missing something. I have been on this puzzle for an hour. And I have just convinced myself that I am not doing anything wrong. I have just convinced myself that the game is wrong. And I don't know what to make of that. I mean, it could also be asking me to recreate the rule set of this level, or I guess the normal version of it. The problem is I don't know what this gray object is. And actually, do I even have make water? I probably don't even have make water. I probably don't even have make water, huh? Hello, Langalangal. I am very stuck on this puzzle, apparently. And also, I can never remember where where's the water? God damn it. Where is it? Ah! then up, and then up. Okay. Can you please get... Wait, is that the end already? Okay. I do not have make, so it cannot ask me to recreate the overworld rule set. I'm pretty sure I have all the rule sets correct at this point. But the only two involving fruit... Do I have... I have an on here, right? Yes, I also have wet. Like, the only thing I can imagine is that it's this rule set and there's an additional bullet is wet or something stupid like that. But bullet is wet would actually... Is it possible to verify that? I guess bullet is wet would be possible to verify. Oh, that would actually be horrible though. That would be really mean. I mean, I guess I can just recreate the rule set and see if it works. But I'm curious. I don't think that's going to be it though. That would be... I don't know what else I could be missing though. Unless I just missed the level. That also involves fruit. Hasn't asked me to recreate this rule set yet. Which, by the way, I don't know if I ever verified that there actually is no text here. There doesn't seem to be text in that corner. Okay, bullet is not wet here. Oops. Whatever. That's this one. How do you verify? I guess you do this. Then you time it properly. Okay, I do not get a double jump back, so bullet is not wet. That is not a rule that exists in here. It would be really good to ask the player to verify that anyway. But then I really don't know what I'm missing here. That rule set seems correct to me. Well, that's convenient. I guess I can verify whether or not my rule set is correct. Text is hide. Kid is you, wall is stop, portal is warp. There's a suspicious lack of rules here. And I don't hear a destroy sound. And that's what I get for doing this. That's what I get for doing the apple align. Why? Screw you. Why is there not a box is not slipped there? Okay then. Okay then. I guess it really just asks you to find the random text as hide text. Okay. Fine, I guess. Bullet is shoot, water is wet, fruit is defeat. Text is hide, portal is warp, kid is you, and apparently box is not slip for whatever reason. This one's mildly rude. Please make it. No, I didn't have my double jump. I don't know where I even lost that. Any minute now. Wait. Oh. Right. Gotta do it again. Please don't miss the jump again. I have my double jump this time. Good. Okay. Let's just do all of that again, but make boxes not slip, I guess. Um, don't need to let us shoot. Yeah. Bullet is shoot, fruit is defeat, water is wet. Text is hide, portal is warp. Kill is you. And wait. I thought I used all is's before. Oh, because I'm missing water stop. So I guess I do need to... this is too high. Oh no. Guess I do need to do this at some point. I'll be right back though. Okay. I guess I can stay on this capture. There you go. The other one is box is not slip. Which, of course. Why would box be slip? No. Of course box is not slip. Okay. Progress. That is... that is honestly extremely rude. But hey, I got there eventually. Okay, there's an return mob, I assume. Yeah. I assume the saves. And if I go back there, I'll just start there. Why is there a return mob suddenly? You can just exit level. It's not marked as cleared yet. Of course I'd miss it. Why wouldn't I miss it? Why do I not keep my double jump there? Excuse me? Oh, I guess because that object makes water. So it doesn't consistently have water in it. No, please, please don't. Oh my god. I shouldn't have exited. I knew what that portal was going to do. Why did I even check? Why did I feel the need to check? I almost didn't hold long enough again. Okay. Bullet is not shoot. Water is wet. Water is all over the place. Okay. Ah, music is back. Game fixed itself. Hello, 77. Okay, it did not actually ask me to recreate like half of the rules. I wonder if that's random, which rules it's going to ask you to recreate, or if it just asks for these three for some reason. Okay, apparently I reached heaven, and heaven is the start of the game. Okay. I am not yet certain what to do with that information, but I guess I did it. Cloud is still stop. Okay then. I guess... I think this led to the tower. I think the tower might be the only thing I have left then. Okay. Let's try and do the tower, I guess. Yep. I do wonder if this represents every portal in the game, or every portal that you can change the color of. Does that mean the red ones would have been yellow if I hadn't gotten bonus on them? And would that mean that I can still beat the tower without getting bonus? I wonder. Because I'm pretty sure it's not required to get bonus on all of them to get this far. Man, this is a big tower. There's a lot of game in this. I haven't even reached the part where it shows me like the left drop. The left preview platform. Which is like 3 screens. I think the top 3 screens. Oh, there it is. Should be close to the top then. Nope, it was 4 screens. Nope, it was 5 screens. Huh? This game just doesn't end, huh? How many? Okay. Bullet does not shoot. Okay. Bullet does still not shoot. Was there ever... Was down ever used in the game? Can't remember. Can't really do anything with these words, can I? Bird. So if I exit level... Okay. Can just exit level. Don't actually need to follow the bird. Maybe I should follow the bird though. Eh. I probably should have followed the bird. The bird didn't appear here. Oh no. I get what I deserve. Let me just quickly climb the tower again and hope that the bird is still there. Because I'm pretty sure it showed up last time. It showed up here last time. So I probably broke it by not letting it finish its animation. I guess I should... Yeah, whatever, now I already started climbing. I guess I should have verified that. Maybe it still counted. Probably didn't. Can you? Yeah, you can. You can just skip this red one. Does that mean you don't actually need all the warps? I guess you can just skip certain warps here. That's weird. I mean, I don't know how you would figure out which warps these map to make any use of it, but it seems like you can. Okay, just 6 more screens. I really hope I didn't break it completely. Because then I'm gonna have to restart the game and do the climb again. That would be mildly inconvenient. Great. Couldn't have hurried up more last time, huh? Great. Thank you. Okay. Okay. And I guess now for the actual puzzle in this, because what the hell do you mean? Like, actually, what do you mean? Did something change up there? No. Cloud is still stop. And it's still surrounded by cloud. And just to make sure, there's nothing here. Oh! I guess that makes sense. That is consistent with, okay, this music just doesn't like playing. This music just really hates playing. Okay, no, but this is consistent with how the game has been behaving so far. This return warp just maps to something else now. Huh. I guess that's why the bird isn't going there? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway, this is the portal I wanted to enter. What do I do about that? Also, hold on. Different question. If I am now technically in the heaven level, does that mean that doing win actually wins now? I wish I had thought of that before I got blocked off of portal. Because wait, I actually can't even open this door now. Oh no. Um, huh. Time for the overworld puzzle of the Baba game, I guess. I wish I had thought about winning before I did this. Um, what would win do? I mean, I actually don't have a reason to believe it would do anything other than what it already did, which is send me to this room over here. I don't know why it would do anything else. Um, hmm. Oh, I get it. I can just exit level here. Oh no, I can just exit level here. I can just exit level here. You can just exit level here. And that's why you needed the... This is gonna be a while now. I've went through these levels a lot to check. Up, I've reached hell. It should still be fine. Bird should be here. There you are. So is it gonna do what I think it's going to do? No, it's just gonna create a warp here. Okay. Suddenly Kermit 3. It sounds like it's gonna get my bot muted, but oh well. I'm assuming I'm just waiting for this to play out. Clear. Um... There's no kid. Is this just... That's just the end? Huh. I assume I can't do anything here, and this is supposed to look like this. What a game. That was quite a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Oh, that was really fun. There's certain okay, just exit here. Okay. I don't get to save there. I just place that again. Oh! Well, that's fun. I guess that's an effect I now have. Oh boy. But yeah, this was really fun. I'm assuming this is considered 100% then. Or is there anything left for me to do here? I missed one ending. How did I miss an ending? Where would that have been? I mean, you did mention that I missed the hint for the heaven thing. So I guess that might be related to that. But yeah, I'm curious. Where would I have missed something then? Oh. Well, um, error in action number 1 of draw event for object phantom draw. Real argument is unset. I don't think the game liked me having this effect on. It's here. Um, this is bad. Goodbye. Yeah, I guess you can just make that, huh? That seems to have not done much. I feel like I did something wrong. That or something is different here. Why is this one marked yellow? Strange. I guess these have been marked yellow as well. Wait, what do you mean don't die immediately? Oh, was the Baba... I... Okay. Oh, this just... Um, let me just F2. Was the Baba above a killer at some point? That is weird though, that shouldn't have... I feel like that shouldn't have... Yeah, like I just died there. Oh, because Baba is the feed, right? That makes sense. Actually, no it doesn't, because Baba is still not boss at that point in time. Why does that defeat the boss? Baba isn't boss. God damn it. That shouldn't defeat the boss. Why does that defeat the boss? There is no boss. Yeah, I know, I realize that. But, like, there is no boss. Why does that like, Baba is not boss. Why does that defeat a boss? That shouldn't defeat a boss. It should just kill me. And nothing should happen. Okay, well that's... I don't know what I expect. I don't know what I was expecting there. God damn it. Oh, so it's just triggered by there not being a Baba at all in the level? That's a bit strange. But, huh. How do I... Please make it. Okay. I unfortunately can't remember where the text is. I didn't mean to do that yet. Yeah. Come on. I guess I should have destroyed the move. I should have destroyed the move. That was the worst attack to start. Uh, to start with. Okay, attempt number, like, I don't know, 5. Good, can I, like, not die this time? I almost forgot to break the defeat. Oh. I sure am, Baba. Baba is indeed you. Oh no, that means I won't be able to go through the kicker. No, my shortcut. I guess that means I also won't fall down here. I'm going to assume there's like this entire sequence is the same. Yeah, it seems to be. And Baba is like invisible on this. Baba is you. There's no Baba here. Why is there such a long corridor? Ah! What the heck do you mean? What do you mean? Uh, I have become the Baba, I guess. I guess that's what happened to the other Baba that you see in the other ending, or whatever, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what actually happened there at the end. Oh, I feel like I missed something. That did not give me a hint that I saw, but it was a different ending. Ow. Can you just... I assume you can't do it from here, but... Right now. Ah, you need to survive? Okay, so you can't survive that ending. I was wondering if you can. I'll try that after this then. I saw that when HF played as well, and I was confused about this. Wait, no, I'm not confused about this. I am not confused about this because up there is the other portal room. And that also has a Wallace stop rule. I would have to make Wallace not stop, and I can't do that from here. Which means I can't break the Baba as defeat, so even if I do make Baba as you, which I'm not sure if I don't think I can, because the word Baba never goes down here. Okay, I see. That's why you can't do that then. I wonder if I can... Wait. Wait, you can just do this, can't you? That's probably how you're supposed to start the shoot attack, aren't you? That is so much easier than the mess than trying to shoot it from above. Wait, below works? Why would below work? Why would below be better, I guess? Yeah, no, below doesn't seem better. Below seems just as bad as from above. But the side strat should be consistent. Oh god, that's still really hard. You have to not be facing up after you shoot, yes, but like... The same is true for shooting from above. Like... I'm not sure what is better about doing it from below than above. I guess you're closer to the ground. But the main problem I was always having is just not stopping to not face the direction. To stop facing the direction after you shoot in fast enough. My god. Building sentences is impossible today. Because I'm on the ground. I guess that makes it slightly easier. Can I get that shoot attack again? I wanna give it an actual try. Oh, come on. This still seems extremely difficult. I'm not even sure what I died to there. that's okay. How? Wait. How do you do that? Oh, god damn it. I don't even face it right. It's still really hard, I can tell. Yeah. I don't know, this boss is... I do really like it conceptually, but I feel like the attacks being so unbalanced is hurting it quite a bit. That was a really cool start to the attack though. Up, I did it. Up, never mind. The attacks are kind of meant to be unbalanced. Why? Like, actually, why though? Doesn't that just turn this into an RNG grind? Puzzle mode gets rid of all the hard attacks and gives you more time. I'm just gonna say that I disagree with that design decision. By the way, I assume this is not meant to happen. Because you can just pause and completely break this. It doesn't really help though. Do you even have to be good at meshing though? The boss has iframes, right? I don't feel like you need to mesh that bad. I mean, I guess if you're supposed to actually play the attacks, then yeah, the problem would be that it's too easy to just break them. Because like when I played, it kind of felt like the attacks were so unbalanced that really became not even worth it to try the boss, and instead you just found a way to break it completely, and did that instead. And I don't know, like that was probably wasn't the intended experience. I feel like if the intended experience is to actually have to learn and do all the attacks, then it would make more sense to, I don't know, somehow force the player to actually uh, play all of them to beat the boss. It's supposed to be breakable. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess what I'm taking from this is that gamer mode is not for me, and I shouldn't have played on gamer mode, and that is entirely on me, because I was too stubborn to switch. But yeah, I don't know. This was a good game. I really enjoyed it. Um, I guess there really isn't anything left for me to do then. There were a couple levels that didn't register as saved, as beaten, but that are they just supposed to not matter, or what is up with those? Because they didn't matter for the tower, clearly. I don't even know if they're tracked anywhere. It's kind of hard to explain what's going on with those. Well, if you wanna try, I'm curious anyway. And not tracked? Why? Because you were racing to finish the game. I was worried about a game-breaking bug. Huh. It's problematic to fix because the saves. That makes sense. The save files, yeah. I mean... I guess I don't know how your save files, how you store your save files, but can't you just have a tag, a version tag somewhere? And if it's an old version, you just load the old format and convert it. That's what I would try at least. But yeah, that's not ideal. Why were you racing to finish the game though? Like you're still updating it and making changes. Was there some kind of deadline you were trying to meet, or? It's probably fixable, just paranoid. Fair enough. It's just a bit strange that there are just levels that don't do anything for seemingly no reason. Oh, you announced the release date at Fangame Awards. I wasn't. Huh. I hadn't heard of this game before, but I guess I'm not following much fangame stuff. Or I'm not following fangame stuff that closely. I just kind of became aware of the game after it released. And it looked like something I would want to play, so I did. But yeah, I guess that makes sense if you had a release date already set. I do think it would be nice to just have them fixed, but I understand. Hey, thanks for making. That was a lot of fun. Is there something I want to do? Either in this game or... I don't think there's anything left for me to... check here. I assume all the warp levels, like, are included in the tower, and I did them. If not, I don't actually know how to figure out which ones I haven't done. Oops. Because that was one thing that I would have started before finding the Hell Warp. No, they're not. But they're none that are super hidden. Okay, well I probably don't know which ones I haven't done yet. If there's no way for me to track that, then that's probably gonna be difficult. Because I do not remember which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. And there's also a couple of levels that just don't have one. So if I tried the obvious ones in the overworlds, I probably did them all. Yeah, but that's the thing. I did like some of the obvious ones, and apparently some of the not obvious ones because some of them didn't give me any. Some of them just didn't give me a warp. Like I probably did this one, right? Actually, this one gives me the tower. I know that. But like this one, I don't know. I guess this one should be relatively easy to check. I say that, but I don't actually. I should have kept the wall so I can do water sink. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I did this one. Yeah, it's probably gonna be too much work to actually try all of them then. Oh well. I guess I'm just done with this then. What time is it? It is 11 PM. I guess I can just stop. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making this. And I guess I'll be doing something else then. Next time. Anyway, goodbye.